Hi, and welcome to our new podcast. That it took me a lot of time to convince my amazing husband to do this with me. The reason we decided to start this podcast was to share some bits about life, relationships, and race, because all these subjects are very, very important to talk about. And I just feel we have a lot to offer and share, and maybe hopefully help someone out there with what we share. So first we would like to introduce ourselves. I am Ivana, for my formal name, and I come from Slovakia, and I've lived in the UK for 10 years now. And we met with Yaw when we met in London about 8 years ago through a friend, Lucy, who we want to say hi to.
Yes, Lucy, hi.
And cheers.
And yes, thank you very much. Without you, I wouldn't be on this podcast right now.
Anyway, so yeah, we met, but we both had our own thing going on at the time. So we were friends for maybe a year, and then we got together maybe in August. So it must have been 2015. And that was the funny thing, that when we got together, I knew right away that Yaw was the one. It was so clear to me in that moment. I hope he felt the same.
Yes.
So I just knew he was the one, and he invited me for our first date. He invited me to his nephew's wedding, and it was so normal. No, it was so normal.
Okay, I need to put that into context, because if people listen to that, they'll be like, why are you inviting someone? We all went out before.
Yeah.
And we mentioned, obviously, Lucy. We all met up west, in London. And we all went out, we all had a good night, all did something. And then after we had that good night and things, we decided that we would try to kind of meet up at some point. And you wasn't feeling too well at the time, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was ill.
Yeah. So we weren't sure when it was actually going to happen. If it was going to happen, we just said, yeah, let's try and meet up. And we was trying to find a date that we could. Mm. And obviously you weren't feeling too, and I just said a date. I don't know why I said my nephew's wedding, but then at the same time, I didn't think it would happen. I just naturally thought you would probably turn around and come up with some reason not to go. But then, obviously, you turned up.
Nice.
No, I mean, but you obviously said yes, but didn't come back later on and say,
okay.
Oh, no, actually, can we do it another time and things, because it's quite intense, isn't it? And I turned around and had to say to my sister, look, this is actually like first main date and stuff that we're going on. Can you please just kind of chill out? Because my sister's, I've quite a big family, and my sister's very protective, but she's also very intense. She can be intense and stuff, all from a loving place and things, but she can be intense and stuff sometimes. So I said to my sister, look, just chill out. First time, just kind of get... And she said yes. And she turned around and goes, oh, yeah, it's fine. And I think the first time you said hello to everybody, like all my family, I think... And it's just weird to me that such an early occasion that you met virtually all my family, my nephews, my nieces, all of them in one go. And the only time that my nephew and niece pulled me up to dance, my sister comes straight over to you and she's like, and I could only see from afar, and I was thinking, oh my God, what are you doing? I asked you not to do this. And then by the time that I was able to get away from the dance floor to kind of get back, she would kind of walking past, and then she already turned around and she gave like the thumbs up, and that's just that's kind of unheard of from like a first time kind of meeting. And yeah, she really liked you, and I think all my family really liked you. They everybody was like, oh, she's so lovely. And it actually was, even from that, I could see that there was something slightly different. That day actually had the biggest impact on me. The fact that you were willing to kind of, it was so easy to come up and turn around and say, I don't want to go, especially knowing the fact that you're ill and you wasn't feeling well.
But it was you, Angel. It was you. So of course I went. I wouldn't have for, many people. But that was what I was saying. It felt so natural to just do things, I normally wouldn't have. And then we started talking about children, like very, very soon, because it felt so natural, no? Like, I knew you were the father of my kids.
I know we definitely spoke about them, very early on, like months or something. And stuff.
Weeks, Angel.
Was it weeks into it?
Yeah.
Oh, Christ, okay. This is doing a lot for my rep and stuff at the moment, right?
No, we talked about kids, and I remember, we thought like, oh, it would take years anyway. So we tried, but it worked at first try, which we didn't expect. That was a shock. Not that it happened that soon. That was the shock. So that wasn't the movie moment like I thought it would be.
Yeah.
It's funny, because I always pictured that I had this vision, I don't know why, that I would do the test, and then I come to you, my then, imaginary husband or partner, show them the test, and then with tears in my eyes, and then we just fall into each other's arms and we cry tears of happiness. So that was my vision.
Yeah, that wasn't quite the same as the vision.
So that's why I did the test on my own in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I felt tearful, but not really.
like tears of happiness and stuff.
But I thought, okay, I'm sure you will be the happy one here. So I came to the front room with the test, and I tried really hard to follow my vision and dream. So I came to you with the test in my hand, the tears in my eyes, and I was trying to have that expression of, happiness, as in, oh, look. I don't think it really worked. And then the funny story is when we found out it was twins.
Obviously, with twins anyway, you normally have a few more scans, because with twins it's a little bit more, they need to keep an eye on the mother and stuff, just a little bit more. But we had a 20-week scan. We were in the hospital area. We'd gone in, and everybody's in the waiting room waiting to kind of get their news, or whatever they were in there for. And there was this woman, and she was quite heavily pregnant, and she was fairly big with the pregnancy and things, but she had like 2 little kids and stuff running around her, and they were all going crazy. But if you looked at them, you could see that they must have been twins. They looked like...
Boy and a girl, wasn't it?
Yeah, and they looked virtually identical, but obviously boy and girl. And they were going crazy, and I laughed, and I said, oh, Christ, could you imagine if we had twins, and we both was like, oh...
Okay. Very funny.
And you couldn't, what I was saying is, you couldn't script it, because we literally went into the actual scan. The nurse who was there, I think it was a nurse, or was it midwife or something?
Oh, it doesn't matter, yeah.
But the lady who was doing it, she was a very nice lady. She started kind of, and that was it. You wasn't looking at the screen, but I could see it.
Yeah. I couldn't.
It wasn't. So, the lady was kind of scanning over your belly. At one point, she scans like closer to the top of your belly, and I see like the round kind of shape, which looks like a kind of head. So I was like, okay, there's the head. And then as she was moving it across and down and things, I saw another round kind of shape that looks like a head, and I didn't get it. And I was thinking, that baby can't move that fast, that quickly. And I didn't get it. And I was like, well, maybe I kind of I didn't see that correctly. Maybe I was kind of, I wasn't quite there. And then, like, she was moving it around and saw some, like, I think we saw some toes, but it was more the head thing. And then she was down there, and then she was down there for a little while, like, on the lower part of your stomach. And the head is clearly there. The head's clearly there. And then I can see that there's something in her face that she's like, oh. Mm-hmm. And then she goes back to the top. And then it's starting to dawn on me. And
I just saw your eyes widened two sizes. And I thought you were so touched, to see the baby. I think I saw tears in your eyes as well.
Okay, this is part of your vision and your thing and stuff again, right? Yeah. And again it was. I was like, oh my God, and I just said, maybe it's twins.
No, she said it.
No, did she say?
She said you're gonna be busy. It's twins. That's what she said.
And did you turn around and say
yes? I said yay because I wanted twins. And you...
Oh, maybe I got it wrong because I thought you didn't believe me.
No. I remember I was so happy.
Oh, maybe I'm making this up in my head because I thought...
That was your vision, Angel.
Maybe I was thinking, no, you're lying. But then, it sank in. I cried a little bit more that day. No, but I don't ever want it to kind of come across, because... Anybody who has children knows that it can be difficult and stuff sometimes, but they're also, like, honestly, without all the laughter and things, they're amazing kids. They are, even if sometimes they can be hard work. My little cherubs can be, but they, in their heart of hearts, they're really good kids. They're loving kids. They haven't got a bad bone in their body, and we are kind of blessed. I'm not saying that they're not hard work.
Well,
they can trigger certain things so quickly and stuff.
So quickly,
But at the same time,
it is,
sometimes they do things that you just really don't expect, and you're just like, okay, that's the reason I love you.
So that's how it all started, and now we are happy parents to 3 boys. So boys are 7 years old now. Yes. The boys means the twins for me. I don't know. The boys, they're all boys, but and baby Yaw, who is the youngest, he's 18 months. And the funny thing is, I always used to say, I just want girls, and never a boy. Oh my God, never a boy. And having 2 boys, that's the worst combination in the world, I used to think. And I even cried when I found out it was boys. And I remember, I couldn't get used to the idea. I don't want boys, I want girls. Oh, Jesus.
Because you didn't think that. Not that they wouldn't be cute enough, but...
This is just my thing. But then I can't imagine having a girl now. And I think that goes for every parent. Like whatever you have, that's the only, way you can imagine. And when we expected the 3rd one, I really wanted it to be a boy. I just have this thing for boys now. And if we had another one, which we don't worry. No way. Then I would want a boy again. They're just so, mommy's boys. They're mommy's boys, and that's what I like, I think. My selfish self loves that. And we live in Scotland now, in a lovely city by the sea. All 5 of us, and we're doing all right, I think. No, Angel?
I think
we're happy most of the days anyway. We drive each other crazy.
I don't know what you mean.
Just say yes, love. Ano láska
Ano láska.
in Slovak.
Yeah, that means yes, love, obviously.
And we would like to, going forward, we want to share more like our insights into specific subjects. So this is more like an introduction, but we will, in each episode, we'll dive into specific subjects. We start with relationships, I think, because people very often they ask me for advice. And I think, especially Yaw, he has so much to offer to the world.
Then what?
Shush. Just say ano láska.
Yeah, see? We'll talk about relationships and how the dynamic works and stuff in our relationship. Thank you.
But it works, doesn't it?
Yeah, clearly.
First advice, I would say you need good sense of humor.
Absolutely.
Or the same sense of humor. Because if you don't have the same sense of humor, you are...
Or maybe one of you has a better sense of humour and the other one can just, you just, the other.
Speaking of sense of humour, we have, I think, similar sense of humour, but when it comes to jokes...
Oh, don't.
That's when we don't agree.
Yeah, we're not going there.
No, we're not going there. I'm just saying that, our culture has completely different.
I don't care if it's on a podcast. Jokes are awful. I'm sorry.
For you.
Yeah.
But if you go back home...
I'm sorry, your friends humour you with that sense of your jokes and things. Okay. I don't know what it is. I don't know how they can find it funny with some of your jokes. And, we're married. I have to laugh at your jokes sometimes and stuff. But
you laugh because...
It's
or tears of desperation.
Yeah, it's so bad. It's so bad that it's like, I need to... you turn around and you're just asking yourself...
Why?
Are you joking that you said that joke? Is it really is that bad? And I was like, wow. And then you see like some of your friends and they're literally, they are so in stitches. Like it's obviously there's like something that I've missed in the in the translation somewhere that it's like hilarious and stuff there, but I'm like, okay, anyway.
It's like when we went to this wedding, this year back home.
Yeah.
And some of the jokes were said by other people. And that's when you understood it's not just me.
No. Yeah.
No, our jokes are they have no sense, basically, just to clarify why. But yeah, so this is us. Oh, that could be the name. No, this is us if it wasn't a series.
I think you should. Why not? This is us.
No,
I'm not taking it from.
It wouldn't be original.
I'm not trying to be the series and stuff. I'm just. This is us. No?
Oh, this is Gus.
What?
This is one of the jokes, right?
Please stop. Please stop.
This will go out. This will still go out.
No, it really doesn't. On that note,
I'm sorry.
This is us.
So thank you so much for listening. If you made it all the way here,
I'm really hoping that you didn't, but...
And we can't wait to share more with you very soon.
Bye. Bye. Bye-bye.